Nowadays, there are many instances of people who have been turned away from Canadian airports after their landing. This happens with newcomers. You can see people come to Canada on different visa, student visas, PR visa, tourist visa, or spouse open work permit, LMIA visa, or closed work permit. So there are different categories. When people come to Canada, they go for their immigration process just after their landing. They may be asked different questions. For example, students are asked different questions on their study programs and their proof of funds and their stay. So you need to be well prepared with proper answers. You can see many people are unable to answer it properly. So you need to prepare it in advance. Especially when you write SOP, that is statement of purpose, you need to do yourself that one, and you have to go through it before coming to Canada. So you may be asked different questions from that as well. And your proof of funds, you need to have proper proof in your account itself. You need to have documents for that. Then proof of your stay, you need to have a proper email printout or certain documents from your landlord, or you are sharing an accommodation with your relative or friends. So you need to have documents for that. Very important. Now let's consider spouse open work permits. Normally the student would be here and the spouse comes here with the kid, or alone they come here. So when you come here, you also need to have sufficient documents. You have to answer all the questions asked by the CBSA officer there. Your case also, like what you are going to do in Canada, your jobs you are searching for, what kind of profile you have, where you are going to stay, your marital status or living together status, whatever it be. So you need to prove all those documents, and even the funds also you need to. Then if you have kids, where are they going to study, and do they require any study permit? All these things has to be addressed actually. When you face an interview, obviously you may have some tension and all. So be relaxed there, prepare in advance, and you can answer the questions which are asked by the CBSA officer. Now let's consider when you come as a tourist. So when you come as a tourist, you also have to provide all the documents, especially your place of stay, place of visit, and funds. You have everything you have to have with you actually. And the language requirement, it is not mandatory to have the English proficiency as a tourist actually. So you can get a translator to answer your questions. If you are speaking in English, Hindi, Malayalam, or Korean, whatever it is, you can get a translator. You can ask the CBSA officer to get a translator. Then you can answer the questions properly there. If you are coming on LMIA, Labor Market Impact Assessment, that is a full form of this term actually. So this is a closed work permit. So you should have the employer details, the offer letter which you got, and the place of stay, all stuff you need to have actually. So once you have these documents, you can give these documents to the CBSA officer there and answer the questions which they are asking. So these are the important documents related with your LMIA thing. Then another category is that, like you are coming on super visa, like the parent of somebody staying here. So all these categories comes under the visitor visa category. So obviously you can get any translation service, or you can provide your own simple answers for the questions. Moreover, you have to see that you need to give genuine answers there. Don't hide anything. Be confident in answering questions. That will help you to get into Canada actually. When we show our documents, don't show your mobile phone simply, oh, these are my documents which I have. Better to prepare a folder. Always print out all the documents and put it in a folder nicely and show to the officer there. When you show the mobile phone, the problem is that they have the right to check all the things in that mobile phone. They may ask you further questions related some of the stuff in that actually. Or you cannot even trust electronic media always, because what if your mobile phone loses its charge and it gets shut down? So prepare always paper document and show to the officer. That is a good idea. These are the some of the tips I can give for newcomers who are coming to Canada actually. So we are Canadian Skills Development Center. So I work here and we provide different services for newcomers here, especially people who are coming as landed immigrants. You can do many programs or courses free of cost here. There are different fundings available. If you watch previous videos, you can see how to switch your career from one to another actually. And also some of the programs cover the living cost as well. If you are interested, you can contact us at info@canadianskills.ca. We will have more content coming out of this channel on new immigrant tips and tales. More interviews are coming up. Stay tuned. Myself, Bijo Sebastian, signing off. Thank you. Bye.